Somewhere between timelines, there is a museum filled with countries that never existed.
In the history rewritten universe, not every lost world is a whole planet. Some are nations, countries that almost existed, kingdoms that nearly survived, republics that were planned, declared, defended, and then erased by history. At the edge of the rewritten universe stands a place, called the Museum of Impossible Nations. No map shows its location. No government admits it exists. Its halls are filled with flags from countries our world never knew. A Roman Britain that stayed independent, a Carthaginian Atlantic Republic, a surviving Aztec lake state, a Byzantine protectorate across the Black Sea, a united Celtic kingdom, a Pacific empire built from island navigation. Each room contains a flag, a map, a national anthem, a last speech, and one object recovered from a timeline that failed. Some nations lasted centuries in their own worlds, others existed for only days. But the museum treats them all the same, not as jokes, not as mistakes, as possibilities. One exhibit contains a schoolbook from a country that never appeared on our maps. Another holds coins from an empire that collapsed before it was born. Another displays a treaty signed by leaders who were never supposed to meet. The deeper you walk into the museum, the stranger the silence becomes. Every display feels familiar, not because you have seen it before, but because every nation inside seems to belong to some version of human history that almost found a way to live. Visitors say the strangest room is the Hall of Almost. There, every display begins with the same phrase. This nation nearly happened. Nearly through war, nearly through diplomacy, nearly through survival, nearly through one decision that arrived too late. In that hall, borders feel fragile, flags feel unfinished, and history no longer looks inevitable. Because the museum reveals something unsettling. Many of the countries we call impossible were not impossible at all. They were simply interrupted. At the center of the museum stands one sealed gallery. No name, no flag, no map, only a black door with a warning. Do not open unless you are ready to learn which nations replaced yours. No one agrees on what is inside. Some say it contains the timelines where our own countries never formed. Others say it holds the worlds where familiar empires vanished before they began. And some believe it contains the most dangerous truth of all, that every nation we inherit feels permanent only because we were born after the choice was made. In our history, borders feel natural once they are old enough. But in the history rewritten universe, every country is a question. Every flag is a choice. And every nation that never existed may still be waiting somewhere, behind the next door.